This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. It's Tuesday night, 5:30. Time for Roundtable Net on 7180. Do we have any early check-ins? This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Kilowatt Charlie 9 Tango Echo Whiskey. Tom, how you doing?
Okay. Did I get the prefix KC9 TEW? Is that right?
That's correct. This is Jeff in Indiana. How you doing?
Hey Jeff, doing real good. Doing real good, dear. Hey, just a minute. Let me. I've got the webcast on. Let me turn the audio off. I'll be right back.
QSL, take your time, and then maybe if you would, you could give me a signal report. I had to put up a new antenna. The storm took mine down.
Okay. All right, I'm back. I got so many computers on, I couldn't find out which one was streaming the audio there, Jeff. So how you doing tonight? KC9 TEW W5 KUB.
Tom, I'm doing much better tonight. I'm feeling better. On top of everything else that was going on, I had a storm take down my antenna, so I was off the air for a week or so. How's my signal? I'm talking to you on a new one.
Well, I got about a S6 noise, and you're running about 10 over 9. 10 over 9, so it's a really decent signal tonight. Over.
Okay, QSL, thanks. The audio's okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Very, very good. Yeah, I know I've missed a few weeks with you here. I had some health issues, and then on top of that, storms took down my wire and also hurt my cobweb. So I was kind of in trouble for 40 meters, but we're all set back on the air. Over.
Okay, real fine. Are you on the cobweb right now, or are you on a different antenna?
No, I'm on the wire.
Okay, very good. Well, the cobweb is a pretty good antenna. We built one. If you followed the show back months ago, we actually built one on the show. Built the matching and everything, and it looked pretty good. I've got it down right now. A couple of bands changed on me. It needs to be retuned and put back up. But we just kind of did it as an experiment there. Well, Jeff, stand by a minute. Let's see if there's any other check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5 KUB.
W5 KUB from W4RLH. Good evening, Tom.
W4RLH, W5 KUB. Boy, you got a good signal in here tonight.
Well, it's about time. I guess the last three check-ins, I've tried real hard to get in. I think you heard me a little bit last Tuesday, but it's been kind of long. But at least I made it this time. How's things with you, man?
Ray, they're doing pretty good here. Not too much going on. Trying to get you down in the log here. Let's see. I think you're in Raleigh. Is that Raleigh? That's North Carolina, I think. Doing pretty good. I'll give you a signal port next time. I'm running about an S6 noise, but let me see what your signal is. Over.
All righty. Well, I'm still on the old 6-up antenna, and I finally, of course, I got that new amplifier in, that 1306, which I'm really liking. I wish Larry at R&L would hurry up and get my cable here. They just didn't have it. I guess we're waiting on it to come in. But I'm tickled to death I was able to get in here, Tom. I ain't going to hold it up because maybe there's some others in there. But it's good to hear you, man. And look forward to hearing some more of your family outings and trips again. W5KUB, W4RLH. I'll be standing by and waiting for the show.
All right, W4RLH, W5KUB. All right, real fine, Ray. Well, hey, it's going to be a great show tonight. Katie Allen is back with us. You know, she's been out a few weeks, and we really missed Katie, and Katie's going to be back with us tonight. So I think it's going to be a good show. We're going to have an in-studio guest, Glenn Popel. He's going to be here to show us some projects. He writes a lot of books for the ARRL regarding Arduino and mesh networks and things like that. So not sure what exactly he's going to show or talk about, but it'll probably be about that subject there. you're running about a 10 over. You're peaking anywhere from S9 to 10 over, so it's doing real good there. And hey, what kind of cable are you looking for there? What's the cable do? Over.
It's the communication cable that goes in the back of my radio, the 7700, and then plugs into the back of the amplifier, and so the amp will follow the radio. When you change frequencies, where either band or whatever, the amp is going to change the band automatically in the amp itself. So you never have to touch the amplifier. All you do is just operate your radio. So that's just a lazy man's thing. But hey, I'm all about lazy.
Well, hey, that's real cool. I've got a couple of the Ameritron amps here, but I don't have anything fancy like that switches the amplifier bands. But I do know what you're talking about there. I don't know what's in that cable. Probably it might be a fairly simple cable to build. I have no idea. But anyway, hopefully you'll get it soon here, Ray. Well, stand by, Ray, and let me see if there's any other check-ins. This is amateur radio. This is Roundtable Net. We meet every Tuesday night at 5:30 p.m. Central Time on 7180, and this net is a sister to our live ham radio show we have every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time on W5KUB.com. And it's just a good place for all of our viewers to get together and meet each other and talk and have a great time. You don't have to have watched our shows or anything in the past. We welcome anybody wherever you are there. So, are there any more check-ins? Looking for check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5KUB.
5
Oh man, there was 3 in there. About 3 or 4 in there. I think Whiskey Lima Foxtrot.
November 4, Whiskey Lima Fox.
Okay, W4 Whiskey Lima Foxtrot, W5 KUB. I'm trying to get your name here. I'm looking back in the log here. I don't remember. Help, fill me in. Over.
How are you doing, Tom? This is James up in Kentucky. It's been a while. We've had a hard time getting through to you.
Okay, yeah. Hey, James, up in Kentucky. Very good. Fairly good signal tonight. You're quite a bit over the noise, so you're doing pretty good there. James, stand by. There was a couple more stations all doubling or tripling with you there. Let me take another a listen for check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5 KUB.
W5 WRX.
All right, I think I heard a W5 WRX. W5 WRX. I think that's a new call for me here on the net. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. The name is Tom, T-O-M Tom, and we're located just outside of Memphis. Back to you. W5 WRX W5 KUB.
Yeah, the call is November 5, Whiskey Radio X-Ray. November 5, Whiskey Radio X-Ray. Name here is Bill. Location is Corpus Christi, Texas. Corpus Christi, Texas. Over.
Did you say Portland? Did you say Portland? Over.
So Corpus Christi, Texas.
Okay, Corpus Christi. Okay, Corpus Christi, Texas. Okay, very good. Pretty good signal. You had a little bit of fading on you there. We welcome you to the net tonight. If this is a new net for you, stick around. We're going to come back around to you in a few minutes. And this is kind of a pre-net before the live ham radio show. We have a live ham radio show at 8 p.m. on W5KUB.com, and we've got some great guests in here tonight. We're going to have, tonight, Katie Allen's will be back with us. Everybody tunes in for Katie. And we've got ARL author Glenn Popel that's going to be with us. Also on our show, we have Riley Hollingsworth, who's retired from the FCC Special Counsel to the FCC Enforcement Division. And Riley's a co-host here, and so is Martin F. Jew, founder of MFJ. So we got a great lineup of co-hosts on here from night to night. We hope you join us, Bill, at 8 o'clock p.m. tonight. If you want more information, just check out my QRZ page there. Bill, let me check and see if there's any other check-ins. We'll come back around to you in a couple minutes. Any other check-ins for Roundtable? This is W5KUB.
Norway 7, X-ray, Romeo.
Oh, I heard a Kilo Delta and a Romeo. Let's try that one. Ending with Romeo, ending with Romeo. Let's try that one. Oh boy, I can't pull you through. Can't pull you through right now. There was a KC4. The KC4. Let's try it. Oh, I heard a radio something in a California. Let's try that again. I'm interested to see who that is. The one that said California. Try again. This is W5KUB.
Radio Alabama, California, KC4RAC, QSL.
KC4RAC, is that right? Radio Alpha Charlie, is that right?
Roger, Tom, Roger. Yeah, I'm going to be in and out, but I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoy your videos on YouTube. Over.
Well, okay, I'm glad you do. You know, we have a lot of fun doing it. I do more of that than I do ham radio, actually, but it's kind of like ham radio to me. It's opened up a lot of doors, and I've met many people, become very close friends, such as astronaut Doug Wheelock. In fact, he has joined us on our Hamvention show. He's been with us the last 5 years, and he says he's going to try to make it again this year with us. And just, you know, great people we've met, and we just hope we're bringing something to you that's interesting. I know we can't please everybody all the time, but you know, if we can put enough variety out there, maybe it'll be an interesting show. So hopefully, if you get a chance, tune in live tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time. And if not, you can always watch them. You know, they're archived here. Back to you real quick. KC4RAC, W5KUB. Well, I think you might have faded on me there. Any other check-ins? Looking for other check-ins for Roundtable. This is W5KUB.
This is Whiskey 5 Sierra Lima Sierra /AG. In and out, just no traffic.
Okay, W5SLS. W5SLS. This is W5KUB. Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. The name is Tom. TOM Tom. We're near Memphis. And this is Roundtable Net. And we welcome everybody, even if you're a first-timer into the net. And we also would like to invite you to the live ham radio show tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time on W5KUB. It's going to be a good show tonight, so I hope to see everybody there. And for all of our regular members, I've got your name, and if you're not there, you're going to get 10 demerits tonight. Back to you. What's your name there, and where are you located? W5SLS, W5KUB.
Yeah, this is Whiskey 5 Sierra Lima Sierra /AG. I'm in San Antonio, Texas, and the handle here is Scott Sierra Charlie Oscar Tango, over.
Okay, Scott, real fine. Well, hey, I spent some time in San Angelo, Texas, in January and February of 1969. I spent about 6 weeks down here in San Angelo with the United States Air Force. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I'm in San Antonio. Over.
Yeah, I meant San Antonio. Isn't that where Lackland is, in San Antonio?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah, I may have said San Angelo. I also ended up in San Angelo a little while. Is that what I said?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, San Antonio. How can I forget it, man? How can I forget that? You know, that was a neat experience down there. And hey, basic training in the winter, and it really wasn't too cold. It was pretty nice there. Well, Scott, did you just upgrade your license, or tell us about the AG? Over. of faded. Scott, tell us about your call, the AG there. Did you just recently upgrade over?
Yes, affirmative. This is W5SLS. Yes, I just upgraded Saturday and passed my general exam.
Okay. All right. Very good. Upgraded Saturday. That's cool, man. Now you got all those HF privileges there, and you can get on here and have a great time and work all that DX and everything. And hopefully the bands will start getting a little bit better. You know, the sunspots haven't been great for us, but it should start to get better now every month. But there's plenty of DX out there still. You just got to look for it. Hopefully you'll join us tonight, 8 p.m. Central. And stand by, Scott. We'll come back around and pick you up if you're around. If you're not, thanks a lot for joining us there. Any other check-ins for Roundtable? This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Kilowatt 9 Tango Alpha.
Tango Lima.
All right, there was two in here, pretty strong. First K9 Tango Alpha, K9 Tango Alpha W5 KUB.
QSL Tom, Kilowatt 9 Tango Alpha K9 TA. Name is Steve, and I'm directly west of Indianapolis, Indiana, about 50 miles.
Okay, west of Indianapolis. Okay, okay, very good, Steve. Hey, good signal in here tonight, and don't know what you're running there, but you've got one of the better signals in here tonight. Over.
QSL Tom, I'm running an AH4 antenna tuner with about 136 feet of wire on it, and then I've got a pretty good radio system underneath of it.
Well, you're running about 15 over 9 here. I would have thought that maybe you were running an amplifier there, a nice, strong, steady signal. So, man, it's doing really, really well for you there, Steve. Well, Steve, stand by. We'll come back around in a few minutes. There was another station there with a Tango Lima, the Tango Lima station. Let's try that one. This is W5 KUB.
Okay, W5 KUB. This is Kilowatt America 9, Victor Tango Lima. The name is Dennis, like Dennis the Menace, and the QTH is Elkhart, Indiana. Just put this antenna up. I haven't been on 40 meters in years. So, really tweaking here. I have to kind of run the tuner, but anyhow, it lets me get on 40 meters. And, like I said, just running 100 watts here tonight there. Go ahead.
All right, well, give me your name again. You gave it to me 2 or 3 times. I should have got it, but I didn't quite pull it out. Give me your name one more time.
Okay, the name is Dennis, like Dennis the Menace. Delta Echo, November, India, Sierra. Delta Echo, November, India, Sierra. QSL?
Yeah, QSL, Dennis. Very good. You're the only Dennis that I know of that's checked in any of our Roundtable nets. So you're the man right now. And I should have caught that. I watch Dennis the Menace on TV every morning at 9 o'clock here. And I enjoy some of the old shows from back, in the 60s. And they continue to surprise me there. You got a good signal, and I don't know if you've checked internet before or followed the show. Hopefully you'll join the live ham show tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time. Back to you, Dennis.
Okay, fine business, Tom. Yeah, I haven't been on 40 in ages. I just got back into the hobby here. I started putting up antennas here about a year and a half ago, and been pretty much on 10 meters. This is a dipole about 30 feet in the air running 100 watts. The amplifier is sitting on the floor, but I've been out for 3 hours today after I got out from work. It's not all that warm up here. I think we got it for about 32 degrees today. So it gives you an idea of the fun I've had. But we'll try and make it on there. So the signal's fairly decent?
Yeah, the signal's really good. You're about 5 over 9, pretty solid. There was a couple fades that time. I switched over to a vertical antenna, and you came up even a lot stronger. Right now, I'm on a extended double ZEP 40-meter antenna. It's two 5/8 wavelengths on each side, and it's about 172 feet long, but it's probably not positioned the right direction to get all that signal up there toward you. But even on it, I'm copying you really well there, Dennis. Over.
Looking forward to spending more time here in 40 years. Don't know how long I'll be able to keep my eyes open tonight. Get back in here.
Well, Dennis, the copy got a little rough that time. You did take a fade there, so it didn't copy it just really good that time. We'll take another check-in or two in just a moment. Let's go back up to the rotation real quick and see if how Jeff up in Indiana is still copying. Jeff, you still got us up there at KC9 TEW, W5 KUB. Well, I don't hear Jeff. Maybe he's not hearing me. What about Ray? Ray over in Raleigh, W4RLH, W5 KUB. All right, W4WLF. James, are you still there? W4WLF, W5 KUB. Boy, I tell you, all of our check-ins have just took a dive right here. Bill in Corpus Christi. We're looking for Corpus Christi N5WRX, W5 KUB. You there, Bill? Well, if he is, I don't hear him. How about KC4RAC, KC4RAC, W5 KUB?
Antonio's in here, W85 UTK.
Who was that?
W85 Uniform Tango Kilo over here, San Antonio.
A little noisy. Was that UTK over?
That is correct. W85. It's waiting on my amplifier. I'll have a bit warmer here in just a bit.
Oh man, you're down in the noise. I think it's W85 UTK. I think you said San Antonio, or I think you said Texas. We'll try to pick you back up there in just a minute. Real quick, is Scott still on? W5 SLS, W5 KUB. Boy, everybody must have went and got a cup of coffee. How about Steve, K9TA? Steve, you still with us? Well, all right. Well, I tell you, there the people just not hearing us, or I'm not hearing them. All right, we'll go ahead and take some more check-ins. We had some very good signals for a while, and then the band kind of took a dip there. Looking for check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Kilo Bravo 9 or
November 2 Quebec.
All right, there was about four stations there. First, let me take the KB9 station. Go ahead.
Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Papa Sierra.
Yeah, KB9 RPS. This is W5 KUB. Tom near Memphis. Go ahead.
Yes, Tom. I don't think I've ever checked in before. My name is Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo. I'm in a little town north of Indianapolis called Lebanon, please.
Did you say north of Indianapolis?
Roger, Indiana.
Okay, Indiana. Okay, very good, dear Steve. Okay, well, hey, we welcome all new check-ins. The net here basically was started for all of our viewers that watch the live Tuesday night ham show to get on here prior to the show and just meet and talk with people. Our live show is tonight at 8 p.m. On W5 KUB. That's 8 p.m. Central Time. Indiana may be on Eastern, so 8 p.m. Central Time on W5 KUB, and it's called Amateur Radio Roundtable. And we got some great co-hosts on there. And hey, just for all the people checked in, just want to let you know that Katie Allen, WI7YL, Katie is back with us tonight. She's a big hit, and I bet you we have a large number of people tuning in tonight just because Katie's coming back. So, Steve, you may not have ever watched the show before, but we sure invite you to join us tonight. KB9 RPSW5 KUB.
Roger, Roger. Thanks for picking me up. Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Kilo Bravo Niners Romeo Papa Sierra. I'm clear.
Okay, Steve, 73. Thanks a lot for checking in there. We really appreciate you checking in. Okay, there was 2 or 3 other check-ins. Let's take a couple more check-ins. Call now, W5KUB.
W85 UTK San Antonio. You can probably hear me now.
Oh man, there was some doubling, tripling, and quadrupling, but 5 UTK. You were loud. I just didn't get the prefix, and I should know that. I need to look back at my notes. What's the prefix?
Yeah, the call is WA5 UTK, WA5 Uniform Tango Kilowatt. Name's Mel. Mike, your love. Over here in San Antonio. Go ahead.
Okay, real fine. Mel. Yeah, we've talked on here before. I thought it was WA5, but I just wanted to be safe and get it right here. But you must have cranked up an amp or something here, or maybe even you hooked an antenna up because you're loud now. Over.
Oh, when I first called you, I was only running about 20 watts, and now I'm running about 800-900 watts. Oh, I know you got a group going on here, but something I wanted to try right quick because I'm getting some phenomenal results here on my end. I just wanted to see if it's reciprocating. I've got a 2-element phased array over here. I'm experimenting with my LC phaser. I completely lose you off the back. I just want to see if it's reciprocating. Okay, there's left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm looking out left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down left, 1, 2, and back your direction. Any difference?
Were you counting like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Was that you?
That was me.
Well, you went down almost to the noise level, S7 or S8, the noise level. I could not have even carried on a conversation with you, and now you're at least probably 10 over S9. Over.
Okay, well that's not too bad. Could be better, but not bad. Good.
So I think you described that, maybe some phased antennas or something, and I don't know if you had us on the back side or beaming the opposite direction, but there sure was a big difference there. Over.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's a 2-element phased array. I have 2 folded dipoles that are made out of 450 ladder line. They're up in an inverted V fashion. They're at 30 feet at the apex, and they are spaced 35 feet apart. And both antennas are fed with ladder line as well. And that all comes down here into the shack to a double throw relay that's hooked up to what I call my homebrew Junkbox LC phaser. It's made up out of all Junkbox parts, a couple of variable caps and a fixed coil. Okay?
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that. I've got some room out here. I've got so many trees, but I've got so many branches and limbs in the way, but I've always wanted to put up a couple like 40-meter dipoles, inverted V's, and maybe phase them where I can switch the direction east-west, west-east, and play with that. But anyway, we're just going to stick with what we got. Right now we're on a extended double ZEP for 40 meters. This is about 172 feet long. It's 2 5/8 wavelengths, 5/8 wavelength on each side of the center insulator there. All right, Mel, you sounded good. Stick around, and we'll try to come back to you in a minute. There were some other stations trying to check in. Let's take those check-ins now. This is W5 KUB.
Alpha Charlie 2 Quebec. Alpha Charlie 2 Quebec.
Yeah, Alpha Charlie 2 Quebec. This is W5 KUB. Got a good signal here. You're maybe 15 over S9. Where are you located?
Well, W5KUB, this is Alpha Charlie 2, Quebec. Name is Mike, located in Bloomington, Illinois. Running 100 watts out of a Pentec Triton 4 into a homebrew end-fed half-wave. About 15 over here into Bloomington, Illinois, Central Illinois. Over.
Okay, Mike. Well, it's doing real good. I looked at the estimator that time. You're a pretty solid 10, about a 10 dB over S9, so it's doing real good. And I always get, is there a Bloomington, Indiana and a Bloomington, Illinois? I always get those two mixed up. Over.
Well, it's Bloomington, T-O-N, but yes, there is both. The one in Illinois is home of State Farm Insurance, and no, I do not work for them. But thanks for having that. We'll try to tune into the live session at 8 p.m. Central. And thanks for being there. We'll be listening. AC2Q, back to net.
Okay, AC2Q, this is W5KUB. Very good there, Mike. And yeah, join us tonight, 8 p.m. on W5KUB.com. And we'd love to have you there. I think we're going to have a big group in here tonight with the guest that we've got on the show, and the fact that Katie's going to be back with us there. And just for your information, and the other people that have checked in here, our show, in addition to it being a TV type show where you can watch it, on the internet, we also simulcast our show on international shortwave on 5130. So we broadcast that on 5130, the audio. It may not be able to be heard in all the states. It doesn't have a footprint in some of the western states, but we do have a lot of international people that do pick us up there. All right, Mike, very good. We'll see you at the show tonight, maybe. AC2Q, W5KUB.
Oh, look, I've listened to the show in both formats before. The cat is hooked up to the computer. 7-3.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, well, sounds like you may be in a footprint up there and you're hearing it. Very good, Mike. Thanks a lot. We'll see you at the show tonight. Looking for additional check-ins for Roundtable. This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo.
W5KUB, W5KUB, Kilo Foxtrot 5,
K0 SWT.
Mike Yankee, Kilo Foxtrot 5, Romeo Mike Yankee.
Okay, I picked two of them out. There were several calling. First, let's take KF5TMY. KF5TMY. This is W5KUB. Name and location, please.
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Romeo Mike Yankee, Jack, Cypress, Texas. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, Jack. And where are you located?
Cypress, Texas, just outside of Houston. Go ahead.
Okay, very good. Near Houston. Okay. All right, very good, Jack. Thanks for checking in. Stick around. We'll come back around to you in a minute. Another loud station, K0SWT. K0SWT, W5KUB.
All right, good evening. Yeah, just checking in, just making sure, it's been a while since I've been on, just checking out the radio, making sure everything's set up right, and make sure I'm getting out. You guys you're coming in 5-9 here into central Missouri, right outside of Fort Leonard Wood. Sounding good here, back to you.
Okay, and what's the name there?
The name is Frank Foxtrot Romeo Alpha November Kilo.
Okay, Frank, real fine up in central Missouri there. You got a really good signal, a good strong signal in here tonight. Not any trouble at all in copying you there. I want to thank you for joining into the net tonight. Stick around a few minutes and we'll come back around to you and talk, chit-chat a few minutes here. Looking for additional check-ins for Roundtable. This is W5 KUB. All right, there was about 3 stations. I didn't get anybody. Let's try again. I'll try to see if I can pick somebody out. Go ahead.
7 Bravo Indigo.
All right, I heard a 7 Bravo India. 7 Bravo India.
Kilo 7 Bravo Indigo Tango.
Kilo 7. Is it Bravo Kilo Tango? Did I get that right?
Kilo 7 Bravo Indigo Tango. Tango 9.
All right, you're a little weak there. I think I got it. KB7 BKT, Bravo Kilo Tango, I think. You're just a little weak, but I think you may come up in just a couple minutes there. There was another station calling. The other station trying to check in. Go ahead. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
November Victor 5 Foxtrot.
All right, there was several in there. I got the 5 Foxtrot. Who was the 5 Foxtrot?
November Victor 5 Foxtrot. This is Jenny in Fort Worth, Texas. Over.
Okay, you got a lot of Texas in here tonight. Hey, Jeannie, NV5F, W5 KUB. I got a pretty good copy on you. How you doing tonight? You dropped low. I'm so sorry, Jeannie. You dropped low. I could hear you talking, but I couldn't understand what you're saying. So stand by. I'll try to rotate back around to you in just a minute there. I think there was another station that tried to check in. This is W5 KUB.
Delta 00, Oscar, Quebec, 05, Oscar, Delta, India, KDG. KD9, IGG.
All right. Had several stations, and I'm also I believe one of our guests may be here to come in the studio. I may have to go open the door and let the guest in, but there were several people. I think AI8Y. Let's take that one. This is W5 KUB. AI8Y W5 KUB. Okay, boy, you took a dive. I got you logged in, solid login, but I wasn't able to copy too much of that. There were several people in here. There was an OQL. Is there an OQL? Over.
Do a hard reset on it, and of course that changed all my settings at the radio, so I'm trying to go back to zero.
Okay. We're open for check-ins, more check-ins for Roundtable. This is W5 KUB.
KD9 IGG.
Yeah, the KD9 I something.
KD9 IGG and Sun, Indiana.
Yeah, KD9 IDD W5 KUB. Pretty decent signal tonight. Name here is Tom, and we're near Memphis. Over.
My last is India Golf. We're out of about 23 miles northeast of Indianapolis.
Okay, north of Indianapolis. Okay, very good. All right, very good. KD9 IGG, India Golf. I didn't get the call. This is W5. I didn't get the name. This is W5 KUB.
Name is Randy. Romeo, Alpha, November, Delta, Alpha, Lima.
Okay, Randy, no problem at all. Your signal came up that time. We heard you pretty good. and we appreciate you checking in the net tonight. We got a lot going on here. I'm getting text messages from our guests that are starting to show up here at the studio, and a little bit of QRM. But we copy you, Randy. We hope you'll join the live show tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time on W5KUB.com. Tonight, Katie Allen, WI7YL, will be back with us as a co-host tonight, and she's a great co-host. I think everybody is going to love having Katie back on the show tonight. So back to you real quick, Randy, and then I'll take a couple more check-ins. This may be the first time you've checked into our net here. KD9IGG, W5KUB.
W5KUB, this is Kilo Delta 9IG. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever been on, and yeah, your signal's really good up here.
Well, okay. Well, you probably have not followed any of the shows. We've got a ham radio show that comes on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. Central Time. Just go to our call, W5KUB.com, and join the show tonight. You'll be able to chat in the chat room with people from around the world that are watching tonight, and you'll be able to interact with some of our guests. We'll open the phone lines tonight where people can call in and talk to our guests, and we also have the chat room. Our show is also simulcast. We simulcast the audio on international shortwave frequency of 5130, and we've got listeners in various countries from Costa Rica to the UK. So that's just another way of getting the message about ham radio out. Hopefully you'll join us tonight, Randy. KD9IGG, W5KUB.
W5KUB, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and 73 in, standing by.
All right, very good. Thank you so much for checking in. If you're around, we'll come back to you in a few minutes. Not sure how long we'll keep the net open. We do have guests coming into the studio tonight, and they're running a few minutes late. I just got a text. They'll be here in about 25 minutes. So we'll probably be working on setting the show up in about 25 minutes and getting things ready. So tune in a little early. Tune in a little early before 8 o'clock. We've always got a big group on here even prior to 8 o'clock. Any other check-ins? Looking for check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5KUB.
Tango, Mike 4, Quebec, X-ray November 0, Oscar, Quebec, Lima.
Kilo 5, Oscar, Mike Charlie, mobile.
Okay, I had several. There were several in there. Let me pick them up real quick. Let's see. K5OMC mobile. K5OMC. This is mobile. This is W5KUB. Go ahead and take it.
Yes, good morning. Good evening. Name's Mike India Kilo Echo. I'm mobile in Olive Branch, Mississippi. Headed to a band recital. Just thought I'd get in and check in for the numbers.
Well, okay, Mike. Very good. I guess you know Glenn Popil, right? You know Glenn?
Yes, sir. Yeah, he was at the club meeting just the other night.
Yeah, well, Glenn's going to be in the studio tonight. He will be on the live show at 8 p.m. tonight, so he's on his way up here right now. He said he's run into some traffic jams or something out there, over.
Yes, sir. Well, it's a band recital night for my grandson, so I'll probably won't get to tune in to see the broadcast yourself.
Well, maybe it's Christmas shoppers that are out early. Boy, I tell you, it's getting where I don't get out and do shopping like that anymore. I hate it. I do all my shopping on the internet. I order it. Much of it is free shipping. A lot of it is tax-free, and I don't even have to go out of the house, and it's delivered here. Over.
Yeah, sir. All right, well, let's get some other check-in. I'm over here at Hank Crawford and Goodman Road, so I don't know how far apart we are, but we're supposed to be pretty close. That's pretty good for 40 minutes. K5OMC Mobile 5.
Yeah, okay, Mike. Well, boy, I tell you, I'm surprised we're even talking. We're not that far apart. I'm at Houston. I'm at Houston Levy. I'm at Houston Levy, near Houston Levy and Poplar. That's where the area I'm kind of in right there. All right, Mike. Well, thanks a lot for checking in. Let me pick the other guy up. K0OQL, K0OQL, W5KUB.
All right, thanks a lot, Tom. Joel here in Omaha, Nebraska. We're hearing you pretty good, and we'll be tuning in later tonight. K0OQL.
Okay, you said you're in Nebraska, right? Okay, K0OQL, W5KUB. Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you tonight on the show. And there was a lot of people starting to call in. I'll pick them out as I can. So, new check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5KUB. You're a little weak, but I only heard one. Try it again.
Whiskey 9, Tango.
All right, I heard that one. W9TIT. Hey, Rich, how you doing tonight? W9TIT, W5KUB.
Hey, Tom, how you doing? Yeah, the hands are up and down. I've got a power pole right next to me. Just a buzzing away that I got to take care of. But anyway, I will be listening to the show tonight, watching it. And you have a good day. Later. W5KUB, Whiskey 9, Tango, Liberty, Tango.
All right, Rich, thanks so much for checking in, and we'll see you at the show tonight, 8 p.m. Mark, come in a little early if you want to. I think there was a KM4. Was there a KM4 trying to check in? This is W5KUB. All right, I don't hear it. Don't hear it. We'll take new check-ins. New check-ins for Roundtable. This is W5KUB. Looking for check-ins. Check-ins for Roundtable Net. Roundtable Net meets 5:30 p.m. Central, 7180 on Tuesday nights prior to the live ham radio show. And we're looking for check-ins. Looking for check-ins for Roundtable. Give us a call. This is W5KUB.
This is Kilo Echo Zero Alpha Echo Papa.
Now, that's a good signal. KE0 AEP W5KUB. How come your signal's so good tonight?
Good luck, I guess. I was waiting. It was kind of fading in and out, and you came up about an S9, so I figured I'd give you a call. This is Keith up in Omaha. Just wanted to call and say, hey, got a question for you one of these days.
Well, you can ask it right here if you want to.
I was born and raised in East Tennessee, and I heard that you had a summer home someplace in East Tennessee. Is that correct?
Well, no, not exactly. We've got a home. Well, it's not a summer home. It's a home. You know, we don't go over there during the winter, so I guess it's used in the summer. But it's in western North Carolina. It's in the it's in the mountains there. It's about, how do I describe it? It's about 1 hour drive southwest of Asheville. Not too far from that end of Tennessee, but it's down in North Carolina. Over.
Copy that. Yeah, we've got land down in Boone, North Carolina, and I've got, my dad is still alive, and he's in close to the Tri-Cities there on the east end of Tennessee.
Yeah, okay, real fine. Well, it's just pretty over there, and it's just so far for us to go. We get over there maybe 2 or 3 times a year, but you know, from our house here, it's over 500 miles there, and it's just I wish there was some way to move a little closer. Over.
Yeah, copy that. I'll get off the air and let somebody else check in, Tom. I appreciate you coming back for letting me get in there. 73 from Omaha, where it's snowing. 73, KE0 AEP. Bye-bye.
All right, Keith, beautiful signal tonight. You're almost 20 over, sounding real good there. KE0 AEP, this is W5KB. Thanks a lot, and hopefully we'll see you on the show at 8 p.m. tonight. Go ahead and take some more check-ins for Roundtable. W5KUB. Well, I think I hear somebody in here, but I'm not going to be able to pull them through. This is W5KUB, and this is Roundtable Net. Meets on Tuesday nights, 5:30 p.m. on 7180 kilohertz. Looking for check-ins. Check-ins, call now. W5KUB.
Kilo 5, Sierra Romeo Tango.
Kilo 5, SRT, W5KUB. Good signal, over.
Very good. Thank you for coming back there. Kilo 5, Sierra Romeo Tango. Our handle here is Ross, Romeo Oscar, Sierra, Sierra. And then Edmond, Oklahoma.
Ross, so where in Oklahoma?
It's a suburb of Oklahoma City, just north of Oklahoma City. Edmond, Edmond.
Okay, very good, Ross. Okay, very good. Boy, I knew a guy named Ross. Let's see, boy. I lived in Oklahoma for a while. I was I was in the Air Force about 1970. I was down in Altus, Oklahoma. That's a pretty good ways from Oklahoma City, but do you know where Altus is, over?
Yeah, there's a base there. I guess you were on the base.
Yeah, I was stationed there for a couple years, around 1970, 71, somewhere in that area down here. Yeah, well, very good. Well, thanks a lot, Ross, for checking in here. And you got a pretty good signal. The band is up and down a little bit, so not sure how well you're copying us out there. But thanks again for checking in, and hopefully you'll join the live show tonight, 8 p.m. Central Time. Let me see if there's any other check-ins for Roundtable. This is W5KUB.
November 4, Quebec X-ray uniform.
November 4, something uniform.
November 4, Quebec X-ray uniform. November 4, Clean X-ray United.
N4QXU. This is W5KUB. Tom, near Memphis, Tennessee. Over.
Roger, Tom. The name here is Delta Alpha Victor India Delta. We're located about 20 miles outside of Charleston, South Carolina, here on the East Coast.
Okay, South Carolina on the East Coast. I missed the name. Give me your name again.
Roger, the name is David Delta Alpha Victor India Delta QSL.
Okay, David, real fine. We've got several people that check in from South Carolina, the net. I haven't heard any of them on tonight. Jim, WA4DA, I think it's DAW. I don't know if you know Jim or not, but he always got a pretty good signal from over that way there. Well, hey, I think this is the first time you've joined our net. Have you followed any of our shows, any of the ham radio shows that we have on Tuesday night? Over.
Negative, Tom. In fact, I just dialed this up and I heard you in there. I'm not real active with the ham radio here in this community. I used to be, but I'm just kind of dialing around the team and I heard you in there, so I thought I'd give you a shout. Let you know that South Carolina's listening, but I guess you already know they are.
Well, okay, David, real fine. Well, get more active there and have a lot of fun. The bands are going to start getting better, and you'll have a lot of fun on there. We've been a ham for 54 years now. Tried to stay active that entire 54 years, but our activity has been, high and low at times. But we've really enjoyed the hobby. And please join us tonight if you're interested in a cool ham radio show. It's on the internet. You just go to w5kub.com. And you can watch the show right there, and we've got some great co-hosts and guests from around the world that join the show. And I think you'll like it. And again, thanks a lot for checking in here. And let me check and see if there's any other check-ins real quick. This is W5KUB. I'll listen again. Looking for check-ins for Roundtable.net. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo, W5KUB. I didn't hear anybody, and I think we're going to close the net down a little early tonight. We'll close the net in about 5 minutes. That'll give me a little bit extra time to work on the show tonight and get our guest into the studio. So we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight, and hopefully you'll tune in and watch the show. We've got Glenn Popel, KW5GP, is in the studio guest tonight. And he's got a lot of projects he's going to be showing us, and he's also the author of the ARRL books about Arduino for ham radio and also ham radio mesh networks. Katie Allen will be back with us tonight. Everybody loves Katie, and we're so glad she's going to be back with us tonight, and just a lot of different things going on. Last minute check-ins for Roundtable.net. This is W5KUB. Well, I heard one, but I didn't pull it out. I'll try to listen again. I'll call again. This is W5KUB. I think I heard a Kilo Bravo 1. Was that a Kilo Bravo 1? Over. All right, couldn't quite make anybody out that time, so going to shut the net down just a second. Last minute check-ins for Roundtable.net. Roundtable.net taking check-ins now. Last call for check-ins. This is W5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
KD8 HLV.
KD8 HLV W5 KUB. Hey.
Hey Tom, I just Michigan here, KD8 HLV. I just was thinking that tonight was your show, and I turned it on, lo and behold, I caught you just at the tail end, so thanks for sneaking me in. You're doing a good job up here tonight.
Okay, well, I heard the beginning of that, and I heard the end of that. It kind of faded in the center, but glad you joined us again tonight. Thanks a lot for jumping in here with us, and we'll see you in an hour and a half or so. Let's see, what time is it? 6:30? Yeah, we'll see you in about an hour and a half on the live show. A couple more check-ins, last-minute check-ins. This is W5 KUB. Nothing heard. One more time. This will be the final call. The final call for check-ins for Roundtable. This is W5KUB.
Kilowatt Zulu for radio.
Oh, that's a nice signal here. KZ4R, W5KUB. That's a nice signal. It makes me want to extend the net a few minutes. Over.
Okay, real fine, W5. KUB, here's KZ4R returning. Okay, real fine. Good evening. Name is Larry on this end, and the QTH is Greensboro, North Carolina. There, go ahead.
Yeah, and what was the name again? I missed it.
Larry.
Okay, Larry. Yeah. Okay. Very good. You got a good signal there from Greensboro, North Carolina. Good signal there, and you may not have heard us. We were talking a minute ago. We also have a home. The name here is Tom, T-O-M, Tom, and our primary QTH is here near Memphis, Tennessee. But we do have a home over in North Carolina, up in the mountains over there. It's about an hour southwest of Asheville. So how you hearing us over here tonight, Larry? And I think we've talked before. I think I recognize the call there. KZ4R, W5KUB.
W5KUB, KZ4R. Okay, Tom. You have a good signal tonight. we're copying you 5 and 9. 5 and 9 plus about 10 over. When the band's in good condition there. Look, you have Baker there. But you have a good signal tonight. And Tom, I usually catch some of these videos, the ham fest and all there. And usually watch those there. Especially at Dayton now, go ahead.
Okay, real fine, Larry. Well, I don't know what you're running here, but your signal's just really holding up real good there. All right, we were just about ready to close this net down. I'm going to take one more listen for a check-in or two, and then we're going to close it down, and then I'm going to start getting ready for the show tonight. We hope you join in at the ham radio show at 8 p.m. tonight. Other check-ins last minute. This is the last minute check-in for Roundtable Net. This is W5KUB. All right, nothing heard. No new check-ins were heard. Last call for check-ins. W5KUB. Alright, well, I didn't pull anybody out that time, so anyway, hey, I'm going to say 73 is everybody. We had about 30 check-ins, a lot of good check-ins tonight, a lot of regulars into the net, and also some new people. And we hope we'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. At w5kub.com. We're going to have a good ham radio discussion for everybody out there, and a lot of fun tonight. 73 to everybody. We'll see you later. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Good evening, Mr. Fitzgerald.
Hey, Cal, how you doing there?
You want to move up the bed? I mean, guys, you want to find a clean one, maybe around 170.
Roger. Okay, we'll follow you down 170.
Test 1, 2. Sound 5.